Waldo doesn't belong at home in quarantine. Waldo belongs with the masses. See, I was a stealth ninja, deceiving children at will. Now I'm just a lonely guy in a dumb outfit, reminiscing about the good old days. Welcome to our second episode of the Quarantine Q, hosted by your one and only Quarantine Jew. Now, if you're enjoying the content, please hit the subscribe button down below. Let's get right to it. A new simulation shows how a cough can linger in a supermarket for several minutes. However, the linger can be bumped up to an hour if it sees a cough it went to high school with. British healthcare staff have been advised to treat COVID-19 patients without full-length protective attire due to the shortages of equipment. Conversely, sources say that medical workers are now just wearing slutty Halloween costumes while treating patients. U.S. intelligence officials are weighing the possibility that coronavirus escaped from a lab. One official warned the virus can run really fast. 10 foreigners who broke a coronavirus lockdown in an Indian town were forced to repent by writing "I am so sorry" 500 times. The officer who caught them? Miss Krabappel from The Simpsons. Officers in Bolivia thought dressing up as the virus in homemade costumes was a creative way of making the threat seem more visible during the pandemic. Sources confirmed that those are the new mascots for the 2020 Olympic Games. As a result of social distancing requirements, one artist drew an updated version of Where's Waldo? Here to comment on the new edition from the children's book series, please welcome Waldo. It's great to have you on, Waldo. How have you been? Absolutely miserable, Ethan. Miserable? Why's that? 3 words. Social freaking distancing. Ethan, remember what I do for a living? I mean, the streets are empty, carnival's desolate, beaches barren. Not only am I unemployed, I'm without a purpose. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, you should be more than just sorry. Waldo doesn't belong at home in quarantine. Waldo belongs with the masses. See, I was a stealth ninja, deceiving children at will. Now I'm just a lonely guy in a dumb outfit, reminiscing about the good old days. Well, this won't last forever. I mean, surely you've got something to look forward to. Well, I was really excited because I was supposed to be the commencement speaker for a university this year, but now graduation's all been canceled. You know, I've been giving it some thought, and well, Ethan, if you're interested, maybe you want to hear my speech. I mean, I had to adapt it for the current circumstances, but if you want to hear it. Sure, Waldo, I'd love to. Graduates of the class of 2020, congratulations, you did it. Now, I thought I'd draw inspiration from a time-honored graduation classic, Dr. Seuss. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places, you're off and away. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who will decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, but wait, they are bare. It occurs to you that you can't go anywhere. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, there's nowhere to work, not on Main or Wall Street. That's okay, you think. I'll work from my home. But when it comes to unemployment, you aren't alone. So you think of new ways you can bring in some cash. Put your diploma to work. Go out and DoorDash. Okay, forget money. There's more to this life. Relating's important. Go and find yourself a wife. Swipe left or swipe right. Wait, no dates can be planned. The only action you'll see is with your own hand. There ain't no more frat parties or cool group events. The best you can do is a drink with your rents. You might look inside and feel all upset. 4 years gone by, left just with student debt. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray, Or Mordecai Allen Van Allen O'Shea, you're off to no places. Today's Groundhog's Day. Your Zoom call is calling, so get on your way. Waldo, everyone. Thank you, thank you. Trump said he was not a part of the decision to have his name on the coronavirus impact checks, adding that Americans will be very happy to get a big, fat, beautiful check, regardless of his name being on it. He also said that he wasn't part of his decision to run for president, and that Americans should be very happy to get a big, fat, beautiful man as the leader of their country. After a high-speed chase in Washington state, a dog was found behind the wheel when the car subsequently crashed. Remember, folks, even dogs aren't immune to the quarantine fever. Hospitals are now giving newborns face shields to protect them from the coronavirus. Labor experts expect to see a surge in blacksmiths 25 years from now. To fight the coronavirus, Belarus's President Alexander Lukashenko suggested drinking vodka, going to saunas, and driving tractors, which, incidentally, is a normal workday for their neighboring Russian hillbilly women. He then went on to say, "No one will die of coronavirus in our country. I publicly declare this." Not sure if anyone's told Lukashenko, but governing isn't like the Ministry of Magic. You can't declare a spell, coronavirus expelliarmus, and have all your problems go away. But speaking of the Ministry of Magic, this photo of Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell speaking to reporters on Thursday was released in a scene that's becoming increasingly common as people practice social distancing. Although I couldn't help but point out that it looks like Ministry of Magic wizards are casting spells to stop him from escaping. From Quarantine Q, I'm your host Ethan Gomberg. Stay safe. Have a good night.